Hey, I'm Silverland, and welcome to Organs Please. This is the demo of Organs Please. Um, and yeah, I'll list the. I'm gonna be giving it a tryout. I'm gonna list the game, the links, the game on Steam in the description below. So this, I think, is a sort of is a game where we harvest organs, I think, from people. But you know, let's just hop straight into it and see what it's like.
We've exhausted the planet's resources and began squabbling over scraps. It's easier to just steal from your neighbor than to consume consciously. The result was predictable: a nuclear war. We destroyed nature, opting for irradiated ruins. According to the chirp of Kager Counter, it wasn't fun to live through. To survive, we've built the verticals, or verts, gigantic monuments for a dying humanity. First, there were our cities, then our states. But there is no escaping hunger, so the verts governments opted for desperate measures: the recycling of their own citizens. Who else would lend you a helping hand for a dinner, if not your neighbor? The end of humanity was near. But then the Stormers, who managed to avoid getting eaten, discovered an inhabitable exoplanet, our chance to begin anew. The Verts had begun the construction of spaceships, arcs to colonize the new world. But not everyone will make the cut.
So this is us taking a test, I think. I don't know. Uh oh, we failed the test. Oh, but money can change grades apparently. Well, I suppose that's how the world works at points, so, you know. I suppose that means that we're probably not qualified for this job. To be fair, we probably aren't. But, no harm in trying, so. It's the Switch TV channel. Um, the Arc Factory, and what's that button do? I don't know, but I'm just gonna hit start the day. Congratulations on your new appointment as the administrator for the factory, Miss McNeil. I've been told to give you a detailed guide. It's weird they insisted so much on it, considering your brilliant results during the exam. The exam that we definitely did not cheat on. I'm sure your uncle in the syndicate is very proud of his niece's achievements. It's a shame he's been arrested. Just let bygones be bygones. Your job is to fulfill production orders. Your first order is the Ark's launch complex. And then we have this quest in the goal, where we just need to complete the launch. So factory, press the button to the factory. And this is a factory management screen. Displays several factory stations where employees are hard at work. Results produced by them are sent to the warehouse. So I assume um, that's the warehouse. Your task is to complete production orders. The arc cycle will mark the tasks required to build a ship. Give those first priority. Your first order is to build a launch complex out of bones for the Ark. Of course, you won't waste away in the factory, Miss McNeil. You just need to assign employees by dragging their portraits to the relevant area. Assign 2 employees to the bones section and the third one to any other. So, because it seems like we need bones in this, I'm gonna assume these are levels. I'm gonna put the two seemingly best ones in here, and meat seems important, so I'm gonna put that in there. The more employees that work in a section, the more resources will be produced there. The efficiency is represented by a number in the section's window. So so that's their efficiency. We get all the resources we need from bodies stored at the warehouse in a nice chilly environment. I'm going to assume that's this. Each body passes through various sections where employees disassemble it for resources, which are then sent to the warehouse. Remains are burnt at the furnace to fuel the factory. This will be the furnace, I presume. There's a lot of work ahead. We need to establish a constant supply of bodies for the warehouse. Otherwise, the factory's production will help. Let's go to the checkpoint, Mr. McNeil. And so yeah, that's just how to, how to run the factory. And to construct the Ark and complete orders, you'll require bodies. Lots of bodies. Candidates for recycling will come on their own, but you'll need to pull the lever. We're given the hard job. Use the lever and send 5 visitors to the recycling, Mr. McNeil. They're glad to sacrifice themselves for the sake of humanity. Sure. So, low stats. Need to cycle 5 red visitors. So I'm assuming that means that where the things are all just red. So, sorry, but you need to go to the factory. And again, to the factory with you. Again, to the factory. Do we have anybody good? Anybody good coming in? Because everybody at this point is just being sent to the factory. Sometimes you won't have enough fuel for the factory. You can incinerate the worst citizens of Vert 5 to cover that deficit. Everyone will have a chance to serve the needs of society. To refuel, burn 3 visitors with the lowest stats. So the red stats are basically just saying that's the lowest stat. So, basically anybody with red visitors gets burnt here, I assume. And our thing is full from the looks of it, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, that is really bad. So I'm gonna burn you as well. I can see you've got the hang of recycling and incinerating, but slow down a bit. We still need people to construct and man the Ark. We need the best citizens of Vert 5. We've marked their best qualities in their cards with green for your convenience. Check the documents, stamp them, and return them to the future colonists. Admit 5 visitors with green stats to the Ark. I'm going to assume that, like the red visitors with all red, I'm going to assume that the green visitors have all green. Yep. So that will be. So I just pick that up and stamp the Ark like that. Oh, I need to give it to them like that. And I assume this is obviously a tutorial, so I don't really have to make that much of a judgment since they're all green, but it seems clear enough as to what needs to get done for this. Doctor, that'll be useful. Amanda King, bit of a patchy coat, but you know. High stat visitors increase the Ark survivability. Is that this? Yeah, it's this thing. The committee observes this key parameter. Besides increasing construction, increasing the Ark survivability will also increase the committee's trust in you, awarding you various bonuses. It's a shame that not everyone in Vert 5 is as perfect as I am. Sometimes you'll have to admit people aren't above average in every stat. So that's when it'll be different reds and greens, I assume. But do make sure that the total number of their stats is above 0. Otherwise, the Ark survivability will lower. The rust bucket they'll cobble together won't be flying off too far. Maths. Well, this will be my studying for A-level maths put to good use. Yep. Increase the Ark's survivability level by admitting enough visitors with a positive star total. And then we'll turn them into space janitors or something. So that's basically just people who are manning the ship then, not the actual constructors. So we just need to admit people who are above 0. So now I assume this is the actual judgment. So yeah, I'm going to put you forwards. Your total stats are below 0, so I'm going to send you to the factory. And you, I think, barely get accepted by a few points. Yeah, but, oh, 0 points. I think that was a neutral, perhaps. Hold on. So 20, 68 points. Ah, so the amount of points that they are up by is the amount of survivability points we get increased by, and you are absolutely terrible, so sorry. It hurts me than it hurts you, I'm afraid. Yes. Well, this is going to be a very good one. Oh, you're a very good doctor, Mr. Sorry, Mrs. Adams. Accidents at the factory are not uncommon. We're always looking for new employees. Now you can hire one. Hire a visitor with an employee card. Let him go to tomorrow's shift, otherwise he will be tired. So hire a visitor using the employee's cards. So I feel like we're gonna want the best people. So actually they were pretty good. Okay, you can go to the factory. You can go to the factory. You can go to the factory. You can definitely go to the factory. You are really good, so I am going to approve you. Give you the employees pass. Actually, yeah, I don't need to bother approving. I can just give them the employees pass. You're doing well, Mrs. McNeil. I wonder how quickly you can earn $250 for the development of the factory and other expenses. So I just need to earn $250 by fulfilling commercial orders at the orders board. Ugh, board, not Borg. If you want to succeed, carefully plan your work on orders. Think 2, but rather 10 steps ahead. Let's go to the factory. And then I just go to the factory. You can plan the factory's work using the orders board. It is divided into 3 categories: mandatory, goods, and resources. So I'm gonna these are the mandatory orders that we need to get done now, I presume. The committee assigns you the mandatory orders. They are needed to construct and supply the Ark. Their completion isn't optional. So we just need to get them done. And have you can pick and choose which commercial orders you accept. An order you accept is moved to the respective part of the orders board. Accept all available orders. So that gets done immediately, which is lovely. Blood and textiles are needed. So employees send the resources collected from the bodies and produced goods to the warehouse. You can collect your stocks there. Maybe you already have the resources or goods to complete an order. You can do so right away and take another one. Assign employees to sections according to their orders, then return to the checkpoint. Right, so they don't need more workers. That'll just take time. So I'm going to move you to blood. I'm gonna move you to hair and you to skin, because yeah, that's what would be needed for textiles. Hair to tie it up and skin to be the actual material. And then once we've gotten the blood sorted out. Oh, we've gotten the blood sorted out. I'm going to move you to the textiles. Oh, no, we haven't got the blood sorted out. So, yeah, we need to get blood sorted out. But we, first of all... Are you already tired of my guidance, Mr. McNeil? I suggest you demonstrate your outstanding factory management skills. Don't forget the checkpoint either. Take care of 20 visitors. You can recycle or incinerate them, or even admit them to the Ark. So yeah, at this point I just need to. And what is that book? Oh, those are just my quests. That's easy enough. And yeah, it's fine. Right, so they are not good enough. They can go. We've finally fixed the clock, Miss McNeil. So now we'll have a timer. You'll need to complete all tasks before the end of the work shift at 8 o'clock. If necessary, you can stop time at any time on the factory screen. So it doesn't take any time on the factory. So I need to get through as many of these as possible. So I'm going to get, I need to do the quick mathematics on this. So, yeah, that's approved, and you can go up. You are definitely approved, for you are an amazing engineer. Yep, again, you can be moved. Yep, you can go on. You've just scraped, oh, by 25, that is actually pretty decent. Okay, you can be resources. Yep, you can be moved on. Oh, time's going pretty quickly. Yeah, we need to hurry up with this. You can go on. Okay, sometimes the checkpoints will be visited by representatives from the government, the syndicate, or the Virtus Populi. The Hands of Earth might risk coming too. The committee strives to maintain the balance of factions at the Ark. We are hoping that your connections to the syndicate will not interfere with your fair and unbiased selection of colonists. Ah, so we are part of the syndicate. And who is this? Hey there, Shanice. Doing pretty well for yourself, ain't you? Totally better than your uncle behind bars, eh? Don't worry your pretty little head about it, though. The syndicate will get him out in no time. Ah, so this woman is a syndicate person. Probably an employer. Transfer a factory employee to the Ark for the syndicate. By the by, there's a job for you. We need a chump for a stint. Can you get one of your working mates to do it? Go to the factory and send one to the Ark. So does that mean you wish to transfer an employee to the Ark, Miss McNeil? Of course you can do that, but I suggest that you do not abuse your power. Each of your employees has strengths and weaknesses, some of which may be required while working at the factory. Keep in mind when planning work on orders, one might be better in the meat section, while another is a prime example for being recycled. Okay, so individual employees will get 10 less strength, less stress, out of breath, maximum fatigue. Okay, right, so we need to look through here to see where the strengths of a person are. Okay, that does seem like a pretty... So I'm going to send the level 13 guy to the Ark. And new faction principle adopted trivialized syndicate without batting an eye. Stress does not decrease faction employee performance. Nothing personal. So new faction principle. I'm going to assume it's nice to have powerful friends, isn't it, Miss McNeil? The syndicate has been kind enough to offer help in the factory, the management, and the construction of the Ark. Considering the limited resources, the committee has accepted their help. Use the faction principles screen to see how your friends can help you. So I'm going to assume that this means that any members of the Tricolai Syndicate does not where their stress doesn't impact it, and it isn't just everybody, because that does seem a bit overpowered. And look, it seems like we can do quite a bit on this, doesn't it? Oh, that's a safe, I'm going to assume. So I'm going to have that worked on, and skin, and right, I'm going to have the hair woman moved over to textiles for a bit. And let's carry on with this. You're doing pretty well, Miss McNeil. Carry on working as usual until the end of the day. So, yeah, just basically, at this point, I think we're just... Oh, we're seeing that power go down. Okay, we need a bad person to come through so that we can send them immediately through, like you, to be incinerated. Just as surplus fuel for our factory. Because we are accepting quite a few people. And while that is good, I also need to maintain our factory. You can go to the factory. You can also go to the factory. You can be incinerated. Oof. I know I'm being... You can go to the factory. I'm not being very caring about them, am I? So, what orders have been completed? Blood is almost completed. So, blood. Oh dear. No, you can go to the factory. Good job, Miss McNeil. Your workday at the factory is over. So is our cooperation. Are you surprised? Wait, what does that mean? Your uncle planned a coup at the committee. Blackmail, bribes, and assassinations. Quite common tools of the syndicate, but he bit off more than he could chew. We know that it took a bribe for you to be employed here. You've been a good employee, but the committee can no longer trust you. Your recycling papers have been signed. Do not resist the security officers. Your body will serve Vert 5. Farewell, Miss McNeil. So we're being recycled now. That's unfortunate. Now what's this cutscene? Vertical 77. That would be a different one. I know that because the one that we were in was Vertical 5. Oh, yeah. As look, property of Vertical 5, so kidnapping and being given a paper. Okay, what constituted this guy? Patrick. What constituted Patrick being kidnapped for this job? Was he just that good? Good morning, citizen of Vert 5. Shanice McNeil, that was our old person, had been recycled. She was leading a criminal group that was planning to seize power in the committee. Oh, she was the leader. Sadly, due to concerns about the rebellion, the entirety of the reconstruction of the factory's administration will need to be reformed. The new administrator will be Patrick Wells. Oh, I'm going to assume that's us. The head of the space program, rescued by us from terrorists at Vert 77. We wish him luck and welcome him to Vert 5, the greatest place on Earth. That's all the news for today. See you tomorrow, same channel, same place. So, and looking around, you can see a bunch of different things. Trophy about the Ark, but yeah, let's go to work. And okay, we are here. Ah, is that where you pause it and unpause it? Okay. So blood is what is needed. So I'm going to assign the 2 good people to blood. And what else do we need? I'm going to also get bones. We've got 3 bodies in stock. Okay. Administration. So these are employees that are currently that are currently busy. So are these the people from before? No. Well, let us go to start the day. Welcome to the factory, meatbag. So you're one of those Vert 77 eggheads, eh? I hope that means you're smart enough to remember 2 rules. 1, I represent the Human Survival Committee. You follow me my every order. My every order. Got that? Yeah. 2, Ark orders take first priority. We need to build the ship in 30 days, otherwise we're all dead. But we'll have time to eat you at least. Ah. Lovely. If I see you betraying the committee's trust, you'll be canned, just like your predecessor. Your first Ark order is to make the engine frame. You don't need any guidance on how the factory works, smartass. Oof, that's a bit. Get to work, meatbag. And we need to complete in that order. So, are we playing or are we paused? Okay, I think we're paused. Right, we might be giving that. Okay, so first of all, yeah, you can be approved. Ah, so we've got employers pass. Yeah, tomorrow's shift. This guy can also be approved. Okay, we need more fuel. So the next bad person can go to fuel. This is a good person and can go to the Ark. So basically, just summary, we need to try and balance out the... Oh, I think these are the different factions. To try and balance out the factions. Greetings, friend. Victor Hoffman, from the Ministry of Propaganda and Control. We'll work together to ensure the stability of Vert 5. To receive the government support, we recommend you admit more of our employees to the Ark. They'll ensure order in the world of tomorrow. Speaking of order, our analysis say that the people trust the government 10% less. Recycling the citizenry is no cause for concerns about our leadership. Give 10 propaganda leaflets to those you admit to the Ark. We're counting on on your support, friend. So, we need to distribute these. So, approve. Government leaflet, and, yeah. This guy can also go through. Like that. This girl can go through. Like that. She cannot go through, so I'm going to make her a body. And he can also not go through. And, okay. What has it been completed? So it's just Ark's assembly. So. Okay, checkpoint. Warehouse. Are you able to move people? No, right, so. I'm going to move people to skin and hair. Okay, we got 0 bodies. So, yeah, in order to. Yeah. This person can be rejected. This person can also be rejected. This person can be accepted. I need to get as many of this done as possible. Yeah, I can also do so. This person can be rejected. Definitely rejected. Burnt, because we're running out of fuel. Right, I want to take her, actually, so she can come on. Right, they can go. Right, we need to get 5 more. Okay, I hope we can actually get this done on time. But, right, they'll have to go, unfortunately. Right, they can come in. So, quickly. Right, we need to get this all done as efficiently as possible. Right, 2 more. Yep, they can be approved. Just 1 more person. Yes, you are good enough, and you can be sent through. Employee competence grows 50% faster. Fatigue gain is increased by 10%. Oof, that was cutting it close. Half an hour away. So again, I assume that's just for government people. Oh. Well, right, they can go away. I don't want them. They can be approved. The propaganda went as planned. You came through for us. The government hopes we will continue our cooperation for the good of Vert 5. Await further tasks. For now, I will stop distracting you from fulfilling your duties. See you soon. I'm much appreciated, sir. You're the top dog here, eh, fella? I'm Lucana Tritelli from the Syndicate. I represent the Don here. We're a respected family. Better not cross us, capiche? Rules are simple. Let our people into the Ark and we'll be on good terms. Friends, we help them. We help solve problems. Enemies, we help make them. You'll be visited by Tom Walsh, a friend of ours. He helped us solve a certain little issue with the government bureaucrats. You don't need to know the details. What you do need to know is that you'll get a fat wad of cash and the Don's gratitude if you help Tom Walsh hide on the Ark. Hope we've reached an understanding here. So we just need to admit a guy named Tom Walsh to the Ark. That guy, which is good for our reference. That is not them, and they are capable enough. They are also capable enough. This isn't. Oh, do I want? Yes, I want them. I do not want them though. They can go through. They can also go through. They cannot go through. They can go through. The guy behind me offered a lot of people. Better not rattle him. So I'm assuming that they're saying that they killed them or something like that. What are you looking at? Think I'm not going to get you from over here? Stamp the thing. Okay, yeah, they're definitely risky, and we lost some of our survivability, but hey-ho, that is what happens. Oh, we got another thing. So, yep, you can go through. You can go away. You can also go away. You can come through. You can go away. You can come through to balance out the powers slightly. You can also come through. Without batting an eye. Nothing, just personal business. So now we've actually got that because I assume we lost it due to the new person. Okay, good, we're paused. I forgot. Right, they going to want blood and meat. So I'm going to move my employees onto blood, and this guy can be textiles. Do we have a textiles order? Yes. So that should be completed shortly. Why is there efficiency 4? Yeah, this should be fine. Okay, why are the employees okay, so they have received a debuff. So I'm just gonna let that carry on, and I'll probably there was a restroom in there, wasn't there? There's a break room. So I'll probably move them in there as soon as the textile order has been completed. They need to be incinerated because we are running low, and they can be moved there. Order timed out. The government. Okay. Right. So this guy needs to be moved to the break room. I said, can we move to the break room because it seems like they need to relax a bit. And if we look at administration of the factory, resting, we have a bunch of people. It's fine. So yeah, if we just continue over here, this guy can also, we have a lot of these syndicate people being pushed through. I don't know whether it's so I think we're meant to maintain a balance of it, but the syndicate people are very good. Pleasure doing business with you. Tom reached the ark and says hi. Maybe you'll see him too, though usually he shoots in the back. Just joking. Don't worry. Take the money for the job. Make sure to visit our cabaret after work. Drink one for the Don. See ya, fella. So that'll be the end of the day. So we should be getting some extra money, I think. Right, income, savings, order award, government salary, other income. So we only receive 115 government salary, and oh, that's 115 employees. Right, other expenses. Not sure what that is. Maybe that was a failed thing. Oh, but we need to pay our employees. Okay. Population is that. And yeah, that's the order of construction. So tomorrow's shift, I'm going to be taking that guy, and this guy as well. Employees working tomorrow is 5. Shift salary 250. I reckon I make that. Good morning, citizens of Vert 5. Last night, terrorists detonated an explosive device on the 119th floor. At this time, we do not know the exact number of casualties, but we are certain that the losses are devastating. Oh, that was from that guy we let through. Okay. The government sources are confident the hands of the Earth are behind the attack. The terrorists acquired a TNT from a terrorist cell in Vert 7 during a mission to the wastelands. So it wasn't the guy we let through. The Virtus Populi will hold an in memoriam service for the victims. Everyone in Vert 5 is invited to attend, and it should be delicious. Oof, I know where that food came from though. All the news we have for you today. Tune in at the same time tomorrow. And let's head off to work for the second day now. Right, so. Okay, we have 5 people today. Oh no, we took the wrong people. That's why it cost a lot more. Well, first thing I'm going to do is send you in here to be as the break room. Canned food. Right. Blood. Meat. And another canned food. So what does canned food require? Oh, so that means we're now producing canned food. So that requires blood and meat. We're going to get blood done anyway. So if we assign one person to blood, one person to meat, I'm going to put one person on canned food. And the other person can take a bit of a break for now. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, do they want to produce any bones? No. Skin. How much skin have we got? We got decent a bit of skin. What about hair? 151. Okay, so we may as well just assign them to blood. Um. Ah. Right, that's an issue with you. So that should work now. That was annoying, but yay. It's fine. You can okay. The committee has received information about a terrorist attack being planned, as well as photos of the assumed terrorists. These people cannot make it to the factory or the Ark. Explosives hidden by clothing. If you suspect there's a terrorist in front of you, use the scanner. It's the government's latest piece of technology. If you see an explosive, incinerate that enemy or Vert 5. The furnace will withstand the explosion, and we'll get even more fuel for the factory. Remember that people's lives depend on you. I mean, we send a lot of people to their deaths anyway. The Virtus Populi greets you, brother. I am Adam Duma, a senior pastor, a humble servant of the meat god, by whose grace we are still well fed in these dark times. Admit the faithful into the ark, and our blessing shall alleviate your burden. We share not only the meat feast, but also our troubles. The hungry are deaf to truth. They won't commune, they won't feed their pastor. So first bring them offerings, and later consume them in the name of the meat god. The church requires canned food for a meat feast for the starving populace from the bottom of the Vert. We humbly ask you for your help, brother. So then we simply need to help them to complete the canned food order. What is the canned food order? Church order, canned food. That shouldn't take too long. Right, so let's get started on this. Not a terrorist, so we can move you along. You are a terrorist and bomb, so send you to there. You are not a terrorist, and you are very good, so I'm gonna accept you. You do look like the terrorist, so I'm gonna. Okay, you're not the terrorist, but okay, it's acceptable. Yeah, you. Yeah, I don't want you. I want you. Actually, can I? Employee pass. I want you. And again, I'll also want you. Yeah, and I want you, since you're not a terrorist. Neither are you, but you're not good enough, so I'm going to send you to the factory. You're not good enough either, and we need that, so, hold on. What was that? Church order canned food. Events. Employees are competing in a blowing smoking wings. Work time is wasted on chats and cigarettes. Efficiency minus 20% until the end of the day. Okay. Forbid smoking during work hours. Efficiency, blah blah blah. Stress and lose 10 loyalty each. Allow smoking at the workplace. Efficiency falls by 10% to the end of the day, but the shift employees gain 15 loyalty each. Sure, incinerate a random employee. Let's do that. C clerk has been incinerated. Other shifts gain 20 loyalty. Efficiency hasn't changed. Were they important? No. Employee is recycled, so seemed like a good employee, but you know what? They weren't doing good for us. So I'm gonna move this person to the meat section. I'm gonna move this person to the break room. And the canned food order is being fulfilled, so let's carry on with this. They can be sent there. They can be sent away. They can be accepted though, and they are a good doctor. Right, yeah, you can be incinerated. Right, you can go. I need more bodies. We don't have any bodies. Okay, cool. An employee leveled up. That is brilliant. Yeah, we need more bodies, so sorry. And oof, tinfoil hat was that guy having. Employee leveled up. Reach the next level. That is brilliant. Yeah, you can go away. We can use you as a resource. Quite literally, actually. At first, the people... Ah, we failed the canned food order. At first, the people protested the consumption of man, but the body was filling and urges ravenous. So says the chapter of life from earthly arts in the good man. The virtuous populace disappointed in you, but I know how difficult and wide the path to the meat god is. You'll have your chance to repent, sinner. Okay, so we failed that order. But canned food, we're almost getting... Can we upgrade that to purchase by purchasing a slot? Nah, we don't have the money capacity to actually do that. Call me Joe Goodman. We're the Hands of Earth, autonomous revolutionary cells. Our fight is at its most heated, and we need your help, comrade. Definitely not suspicious at all looking through the newspaper. Admit our people to the Ark and we'll support you in times of hardship. Oppressors, zealots, and thugs are just using you. We're not like them. Planet 42 is just a plan B. We're looking for radiation-resistant planets in the wasteland. Oh, plants in the wasteland to restore the ecosystem and feed us. Our scouts need protective suits for expeditions. A single shipment of cloth will save dozens of lives. It's your opportunity to help pave the way towards a better tomorrow, comrade. So, we need to complete the cloth order for protective suits. Okay. Well, the canned food order will be getting done at some point. Right. Textiles, I'll need to get done. This will be worth a lot more though, and their fatigue's gone down enough. I'm going to make them do canned food. Well, I'm going to make them do some hair in preparation for... Actually, could they go there and they go there? And then they have a efficiency of 8. So that's good. And then that just allows them to rest up a bit. Checkpoint. Oh, right. That's just send them to here. Yep, they can be accepted. They can also be accepted. They can also be accepted. You know, we're accepting a lot of people. Oh, no, they cannot be accepted, so they can be a body. They can be accepted. Yeah, they're not the evil people, so we should be fine. We need more bodies, though. And we also need more bodies from you. But you are safe. You are not, though. And we can send you out. Okay. Church order. The faction is very unhappy. Yeah, well... it's hard to do. So, if we move these people across... This guy's rested up a bit, so I'm going to assign you to blood. Are we producing textiles now? Yes. Okay, we actually need people to do meats as top priority, it seems. So instead of blood, I'm going to get meat done. And we've got a lot of skin, so I'm going to assign you to blood. And we've got a lot of textiles, so I'm also going to assign you to blood. And hopefully we get that done shortly. There is no... oh, you are evil person, so you can be incinerated. And you can be sent away. We don't want you either. And more employees are leveling up. Again, there are so many bad people, but it's allowing us to gather a lot of bodies. And you can hire 2 faction employees in place of 1 regular employee. Ah, so that's the Hands of Earth people. Awesome. Are we able to use these abilities or what? So... oh, we can change their names. I might do that at some point. Faction principles. All for one. Okay, not sure how to use that. But... well, we're going to send more people over here. And we need... more people incinerated. So they can be incinerated. Except for you. You can carry on. But we need more... world people. Right, you can go. You can also go. I need to try and get as much done as possible before 8 o'clock. You can also be heading off. And you. And you, Laura Miller. So many good people today. Right, so they can leave. They can come on. They can come on. They can come on as well. Yeah, they can. They're not good enough to be our factory. We fight to rescue the planet, to save Vert 5 from a totalitarian regime, a bloody religion, and crime. It's a hard battle, but victory awaits us. The scouts, thanks to you for the cloth shipment. They're preparing for another outing into the wasteland. I'll come back with news, comrade. So if we go to the factory, orders board. So we could do some... are we doing meat anyway? Yeah, we're doing meat anyway. So if I do that bit, we can move them to there. We're also doing textiles anyway, and we need more hair. We don't need blood anymore. We got a lot of skin though. And we need meat, so that'll be there for tomorrow. And the end of the day. So, we have gained another profit. Yep. So, these are the people, and we are now done with this. So, okay. Shift salary. Well, I'm going to finish the game today. So, yeah, that was a pretty interesting game. Very, you know, not very friendly if you catch my drift. It's you know. But anyway, if you enjoyed the look of the game, I will leave a link to the game so you can wishlist it in the description below. Hopefully you had a good time watching the video, and if you did, then please do leave a like. Hopefully see you next time. See ya!